Here's a quick video of a purchase I recently had through Amazon Warehouse. I'm always looking for Amazon Warehouse. I don't know if you guys are checking that out. It's basically refurbished or returned item that Amazon basically sells it for half price or with a steep discount. So when you look for it, you can find pretty good deals. So I found this one. Let me open it up. As you can see, it's a 13 fish concept. So this TXZ, it's an inshore version that I kind of wanted. They don't use bearing, they use something else, but you guys can look it up on 13 fishing. I'm not an expert at that, but this one normally goes for about $250, but I found it for about $120, so it's a pretty big deal. It's a left-hand gear ratio, 7.3 rotation per one rotation. Basically, your spool goes 7.3 times. If you know what I'm talking about, for each rotation with your hand, one rotation goes 7 times of a reel. But yeah, 13 fish TXZ. So let me check this out. Let's check this out. Warning. What does this say? Maximize saltwater performance and durability. So obviously you're spending a lot more money on it, on the pieces, right? Instead of using some cheap plastic, they're using probably aluminum or other things. But again, you guys can look it up on Amazon or other websites. There's plenty of information on this. Just wanted to share how refurbished is. So boom. Yeah, so why is this refurbished? I have no idea. Probably not broken, or somebody had a buyer's remorse and returned it, or just used it and felt like, oh, this is definitely not $250 worth. I mean, you've bought something and felt like, oh, this is not worth how much I pay for. This is not what I'm looking for. But for a little over $100, it's pretty nice. Let me check this out. Again, this is one of those, what is it, CZB technology. And what do you know? Made in Korea. So Korean made. The quality control is pretty good. Korea prides themselves with making really good rod. And also making rods for a lot of companies like Pure Fishing. And for those that don't know, again, Pure Fishing owns, I think, Berkeley and Abu Garcia and things like that, pretty much. Like a conglomerate that owns multiple companies. And they also make their own like Daiwa rod and reels in Korea. So yeah, quality control is pretty good. I guess maybe not as good as Japan, but I think personally, I've used Japan made, Korean made. They're pretty good compared to other countries. So let me check this out. This doesn't feel used. Like, feels brand new. Never touched. So I don't know. Somebody just rejected it or found something else. I don't know. I don't know why this was returned. Feels smooth. My first 13 fishing. Again, 13 fishing is known for not using bearing. They use some other mechanism that I can't tell you, unfortunately. But let me see. That itself reminds me of Abu Garcia. A lot of Abu Garcia reels are like this. Those that are maybe $250 and up. The pretty good reels. But as you can see, if you look here, usually you would see a ball bearing, but you don't see that in here. Pretty solid. It's really light. I like how light this is. Really light. And here's the control for the brakes. But I love the fact that it's really light. It almost, I mean, this is selling as a inshore reel, so saltwater reel. So you're talking about bigger fish. We're not talking about freshwater, but big fish. And I think this, the drag itself is pretty high too. So we're talking about probably somewhere in the 18 pounds or even higher or so. Can't see it. Do you guys see it? Where is it? But yeah, it's a good reel. Let me look at this. No clicker. I mean, I like the clicker sound. A lot of Korean reels, the Korean fisherman likes the clicking sound to tell if it's hitting the bottom or if it's something heavier. There's this click, 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 click sound. It's well made. The plastic, it doesn't feel like flimsy plastic. Composite, I guess, whatever you call it. But the frame itself seems like a metal here, like some kind of a metal. But definitely nice. Feels nice. Really light. It's like, I love how light this is. Super light. Fits on your hand really well. It's really smooth, right? I mean, can't really tell the difference between this and reels with ball bearing. Handle's really nice. Yeah, it's like a really sturdy, durable handle, right? Just putting on my, it's like squeezing it with my fingernail. It's not one of those Eva. It's like a strong rubber thingamajig, but I like it. $400. It's very nice. Let me see. Very, very nice. What is the problem? This is my third one that I bought off of Amazon warehouse. I think I bought 2 Abu Garcias for about $100 to $150 cheaper, and then this one is about $130 cheaper than the regular price. So anyways, I'm gonna try using this tomorrow and see how this is. I'm going out fishing tomorrow for some black sea bass off of Ocean City, and we'll see what happens. I'll take some. Oh, look at that. I found it. I found what the problem is, I think. No, I thought that was a dent or a scratch, but that's just grease. Never mind. What is the problem? Why did they return it, or what was wrong with it? But either way, I mean, if it's refurbished, that's awesome. Let's see, the clicker sound, that's nice. I like this clicker sound. I wish the drag had a clicker sound, like I said. Either way, very nice.